Okay, so we're gonna switch over to the phone and we're going to record on the front-facing camera, and then we're gonna do another review on the back-facing camera, and we're gonna see what we're dealing with. Okay, see you guys in a second. Here we go. Bye. So I'm recording on my front-facing camera, and it's really nice to be able to see myself because when I'm recording with my Samsung camera that I just set over there, this little bad boy, he does not have a front-facing camera or a front-facing screen. He doesn't have a flip-out screen. This is it. This is it right here. So it's kind of hard to record with him because when I set up and I do stationary filming, then I know exactly where I am. But like, it's hard to do when like on the go with vlogs and everything. And that's why in my last video, the video before that actually, I used my iPhone 5S to film everything on. And I don't know, it was just more compact, handheld. So that was really weird trying to mount that to the tripod, because I did use this same tripod that I'm using today, but I had it in there so it was like tilted. I might recreate that here in a few minutes just to show you how like sketchy and weird it was. But anyways, I digress. I hope this thing is working. I'm not really sure how. I've never used a microphone or a plug-in anything for any of my videos or anything that I've ever done before, so I hope it sounds good. I guess we'll find out. Anyways, the tripod mount works really, really well. I really like it. It's sturdy. It goes right onto the same tripod. I was kind of afraid that it wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna like mount on there correctly, because this is a very old tripod and I'm not really sure, you know, how they update their models or anything. So like, this tripod is literally from like the 90s, the early 90s, when my sister was playing softball. My parents would use this tripod specifically to record her softball games on their little camcorder. And yeah, at least camcorders had a freaking flip out screen. You flipped it out, you could turn it around to face it towards you. I don't know, newer technology, man. Well, that camera's a few years old, but not as old as the camcorder. Come on. Anyways, so we're gonna turn on our little light here because this is a before the light thing. So let's do with the lowest setting. Oh my God. That's like, I don't even know how to explain that. That's just like, it's a huge difference just with the first setting. Like, the sun is going down, right? The sun, can I turn you? I can turn you, right? The sun is setting on a beautiful day here in sunny California. It is only 4:30. I started filming at like 3:30 because I'm like, well, the sun's going down, we're losing daylight anyways. But I love this first setting alone. This is amazing lighting already. Let's try the second setting. Not much of a difference, but I still like it. It looks kind of cloudy, but maybe it's just because of the, oh, didn't mean to do that, but okay. So this is the third setting. It does look kind of cloudy and kind of hazy, but maybe that's because I have it right around the actual camera itself right here. So maybe if I move it to another part of the screen, because I saw when they were recording, they would just like clip it onto a random part of the phone. So let's try that, where we clip it over here by the plug. That looks a little different. It kind of creates more of a shadow over here, huh? I can't clip it in the middle like they did because that's where the tripod is. Well, okay. I clipped it onto the tripod That looks kind of weird too. I mean, not bad. It doesn't create a shadow one way or another. It just kind of, which is good, but it looks kind of sketchy. It looks kind of like it's gonna fall. Let me see if I can capture this moment for you real quick on my little Samsung thing over here. Yeah, this is what we're dealing with. It is clipped onto the tripod itself. Looks kind of weird, huh guys? So anyways, we're gonna try the back-facing camera. So let's see how that works. So this is the back-facing camera with the zero lighting that we have right now because the sun is going down. I'm sorry if it sounds, can you hear that? I keep forgetting that it's there. Well, I just keep touching it, I don't know. Let's move on, let's go to the ring light. I hooked it right here onto where the camera is, like putting it around the camera. So this is the first setting, or not, turn on. There it goes. This is the first setting. I can't see myself, so I can't commentate on how it looks yet. I don't know, do you see a shadow? Let's move on to the second setting. How does this look? Does this look good? Because I feel like an angel, you know what I mean? Third setting. She's bright. She's very bright. Oh gosh, okay. Is this casting more of a shadow as well? Because I see a shadow physically, but in the camera, do you see it? I guess we'll find out. So let's go ahead and put her over here on this side towards the back of the phone where the speakers are. Do you see a shadow casting on this side like we did last time? Probably, huh? Now let's put it in the middle. Again, very sketchy. It looks like it's gonna fall, but it's very tight, so I don't know. Looks good? Or not? Turn on. There it goes. This is the first setting. I can't see myself, so I can't commentate on how it looks yet. I don't know. Do you see a shadow? Let's move on to the second setting. So it definitely, in my opinion, looks best when it's not ringing around the camera itself. I think it probably looks best when it's in the middle like it is right now, hooked onto the tripod mount instead of the phone itself because it doesn't cast as much of a visible shadow either way. And I feel like when it is around the camera, it just makes everything look kind of cloudy, and I guess it's understandable, but not. Okay, but not the best for what I'm going for. I think it does look nice when it's not ringing around the camera like it's supposed to be, but they did show it where it was just hooked onto the phone itself instead of just around the camera part of it, and I think it looks pretty good for what it is. I mean, it was, what, $13? And it doesn't exactly look professional, but it looks a lot better than what I had, you know what I mean? So I'm also gonna try it with the regular camera, see if it boosts its, you know, production level as well. This is the setup we're working with. I have it mounted to the tripod, and then I have the light just cupped around the lens cap that's hanging from the camera. So I guess we'll find out how good it looks here in a second, huh? Let's just turn it on and see how lit we look, you know what I mean? So here's the first setting. Here is the second setting. And here is the third setting. It'll be interesting to see how this works out because it is lower than the camera, and you know, lower than the lens, which on the phone it was always hooked right here around the lens, or over here in the corner, or right here on the top. So it was always, you know, somewhat above the lens itself. So, and right now it's below the lens. It's about a good 2 inches below the lens. So, how's it look? Does it look weird? Does it look like I have like a shadow casting? I don't know. Okay, so we're outside right now. I brought my little Nala bear with me, keep me company. So I just wanted to show you guys that it's almost completely dark outside. It's sunset right now. And so I wanted to see how the light would work in outside conditions when there's basically no light outside. So here it goes. First setting. There's a car coming. Anyway, so this is the first setting. Nala, come on. It doesn't look bad. It's on the back corner of the phone because I decided I didn't like it around the my dog's peeing, around the lens. But since we are close up, let's try it. It still has that cloudy look, but it's not as bad as when I'm further away from it. So it actually looks pretty good from this distance. This is the front facing camera, obviously. And now I'm gonna try the back facing camera, giving you a few shots of my dog. Okay, so there is a Nala bear, and my theory still stands. It's around the lens of the camera. And it looks cloudy. I don't really enjoy it. Let's go to the back corner. That looks a lot better. Hi, Nala bear. Oh, there's a Nala bear. Nala bear, sit. You okay? Sit. There she is. Oh yeah. There's a Nala bear. Okay, so that's the first setting, right? There's a second setting of the Nala bear. And so Nala's still following me. Hold on. Wait. And there's the third setting. It looks so good, yeah. This is the third setting on my face. I can't really see past the light because but it's okay. So me and Nala are going back inside now. All in all, I think this is a good light for sure. I was really disappointed about that microphone. That hurt my heart. But we're gonna test it out and I'll let you know if anything else works. Like with the computer maybe, and with the voiceover thing on the phone. So yeah. Oh, and I really like the tripod mount too. That works really, really well. It hooks on to the tripod perfectly. It's good just to hold. I'm just holding it right now, and it's like a good, place to grab onto without like having to, cup the phone in any weird way. I just get to hold it straight out. So can you see my yeah. Let's just go in the bathroom. I can show you a reflection of what I'm doing. So this is what I'm doing right now. As you can see, I'm just holding on to the base of this little tripod mount, just like that. Sorry, I just almost dropped it. But yeah, so I really like it for a handle. I like it for a tripod mount. It works really good either way. I really like the light for certain situations, and I don't like it around the lens, basically at all. But yeah. Let's go see if the microphone works because I'm holding out hope. Okay, so I'm still kind of holding out hope that this little baby works. So I have it plugged in without using the extension cord. I want to see if maybe the extension cord was the thing not working and this little baby maybe still works. I don't know. Can you hear me? Testing. 1, 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Alright, so good news, the microphone does work. I'm actually using the extension cord once again just to see if maybe I was mistaken before in the fact that it didn't work. So let's do another test. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Huh? Carefully enough because the sound quality was good either way, if I used the little microphone that's currently plugged in still, or if I didn't use the microphone. So I think it's just because the sound quality of the phone itself is actually really, really good that I just didn't even notice any difference. But for things like if I was standing far away from the camera, this extension cord comes really in handy. I think this microphone would come really in handy then too. And it does work. I was mistaken before, but good thing I double and triple checked, I guess. So all of this stuff does work. It works great. I really like it all. The microphone is very subtle, so it's good sound quality for what you're doing, but it's not like crazy, like unless you get like Lindsay ASMR. Just kidding, but seriously, yeah, so I really like the light. The tripod mount is amazing, and the microphone has very good sound quality. It just confused me a little bit because it sounded just as good as the phone. So thanks for watching, you guys. This was really fun. My first unboxing, my first review, If you want me to review anything else, just let me know. I might do it. I might, I might consider it. Anyways, so thanks for watching, you guys. If you like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, leave me a comment what you want me to do next, and I don't know. Love you guys. Bye. So this is what we had to work with last time. Of course, the tripod was up higher, but I had already started putting it away when I thought about filming this. So where the camera would normally be mounted on top, I just kind of lifted it to an angle and then shoved my phone right in there. It's just so weird and so random. Look, it wasn't even like fully in there. Just kind of like, it's just kind of propped up in there. And I was just kind of hoping it wouldn't fall. Just hoping and praying that it wouldn't fall, because this is what we had to work with. Okay, I just thought I should share that with you guys, how sketchy this is.